Today we're going to go over how to reconstitute medication using Baxter water and all the ingredients. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so inside the kit, this medication HCG, usually used for hormonal treatment, also for weight loss. So inside the kit we have the powder medication, the HCG medication. We have a vial of bacteriostatic water. We have 2 alcohol swabs, and we have a syringe for mixing. Okay, so also inside comes the instructions in case you've never reconstituted or mixed before. Okay, now, so the first step, according to this, is to remove the seal from the top of the HCG bottle. Okay, so these both have lids on them, so you could remove the lids. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, make sure you wash your hands before doing this because all this should be as clean as possible. Okay, so I open the vial and I clean the lid with alcohol. Put one for this one. The second one is for the HCG. So the HCG is in powder. Okay, so make sure you could mix it up a little bit so it's easier. Shake it up a little bit when you actually mix water. So the first step is to clean it, and then now I have my syringe. So this is my mixing syringe. It's a 10 ml syringe, and I'm going to pull it back with air with the 6 mLs. Right, so the first step is to tear out the inner metal seal from the vial and wipe with alcohol swabs, which you already did. The second step is to remove the cap from the water, wipe it with alcohol swabs provided. Step 3 is use a syringe and turn the bottle of water upside down. So I'm going to put the 6 mLs of air. Okay, so I'm removing the tip, and make sure your needle you have the bevel up, so the pointy part up. Okay, so I cleaned already the lid, so you kind of go straight in. And then you're going to flip it. So I'm inserting the 6 mLs of air. If you forget to do that air, it's not like, you can still do it without putting the air, but that's like a pro tip. Makes it easier. Okay, so I'm gonna take out a little bit more than 6 because I'm gonna have to remove the water, the air, and the bubbles and stuff. So I'm gonna pull a little bit more than 6. Okay, so I have my 6. I'm gonna kind of hit it a little bit. As you can see, it has 6 mLs and just taking out the airs. Now the next step, which is step 4, is to insert the needle. Insert the needle with HCG vial and inject water slowly, right? So, because you don't want to put all of it because you might have like a chunk of powder in the bottom, okay? You could always make sure you never recap needles. So if you're ever gonna do that, you're gonna do like the fish method, so you don't actually inject yourself with a needle. Safety first. Okay, so I just kind of hit it a little bit, so make sure like it's kind of already agitated. So then I already remove my needle again. Make sure this is a sharp needle, bevel up, and then you're gonna go into this vial. You can see, like right now my hand's shaking a little bit, so just go slowly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. It's kind of automatically already went in, so I couldn't really, because of the air pressure, which is kind of good. So then you just go swirl it around. You could kind of like pull it out and in if you want to mix it a little bit. The air pressure is real strong right now. Okay, so it seems like it's all mixed. Let me just take out the needle. Okay, you might feel a little bit of pressure. So it says discard any water. So all this extra water, it was just in case you had a spill or something like that. It's not necessary. So I'm kind of mixing the medication until it's a clear. So there's no like clumps or anything in it. So I still kind of see some powder in it, but you just kind of move it around, agitate it a little bit, but not too crazy because again, there's molecules in there, so you don't want to go. So basically all these supplies, you're gonna put the cap, you're gonna fish it in, make sure you don't inject yourself. This, you could dispose of it like in a sharps container, find one. Also, you can remove the needle off, and this you could just throw it away. And this is actually in a sharps container. All this is garbage, and this is the medication which goes in the fridge. And you could use it for its multiple uses. The HCG could be used for weight loss. Okay, thank you very much, and subscribe.